Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening to all. The topic which we have taken today is the work from anywhere ecosystem enabler, telecom as an ecosystem enabler. And before going, just want to touch upon the changes what has happened in the last 1.5 years due to COVID pandemic. Though the work from anywhere is not a new concept for many of the corporate companies like data center and all call center like that, but definitely it become a new normal for all the industries, including telecom. And that really got into many of the developments, the innovations which are all brought in the daily life of each people, especially on telecom. So let me touch upon this and before going to the further details. And yeah, we all know that work from home, which is the new normal, which has come in last 1 year. But now the concept has come from work from home to work from anywhere. So it really means what? It just means that we can anywhere, any place, we can sit and work, and completely we can make the delivery of whatever is supposed to be the customer delivery or the delivery to the people, we're able to do. The one important thing what work from anywhere gives us is the flexibility, which is not actually been given in the work from home scenario, because work from home also, of course, is literally meaning like working at home, but as a separate office room kind of a thing. But work from anywhere really gives the flexibility to all the people without compromising delivery and the quality of delivery. And there is a survey which really said that what really the benefit of work from anywhere, that gives increased productivity, increased real salary, because people who want to go and stay there in the rural areas where their cost of living is little, from there also people can get, and that actual amount of saving they're able to do, and productivity is really increasing because they're able to make a proper work-life balance. And also the expanded talent pool, since it is not that it is restricted to only one area of the recruitment, the HR can recruit people from many of the areas across the globe, so the pool of talent is extended across the globe. And also the employee retention, because the comfortness of work from anywhere really makes them flexible enough, the employees can stay for longer in the organization, thereby the loyalty increases, thereby the productivity is also qualitative. And as an ecosystem enabler, we just want to split the work from anywhere concept into 3, because it's like either you can work from office or from home or from any third place, whichever is comfortable for us. So an ecosystem which is supposed to be evolved for WFA includes all 3 hybrid environment. And all of us know that telecom is recognized by Indian government as an essential service, not an emergency service, because it's become so essential. What Edil sir has touched upon, how it becomes so important for from the children to the elder nowadays. So that is why telecom is essential service. Which means really that the work from anywhere concept has to evolve from telecom. And let me touch upon the constructs of a WFA. So as an ecosystem, it is not only mobile, but it's also about all the other constructs of an ecosystem. We have technology, which I'll touch upon, and then security of data, because we're working from anywhere, and the employee engagement, because all the people, including corporate companies, government companies, and telecom employees, I'm talking about all the people, their engagement of them into the day-to-day activities in WFA scenario, and then managed support services, because since it's going to be WFA, we will be definitely having OEMs around the corner, and definitely we need to have a proper MS on the card. So these are the 4 major constructs of WFA. And to talk about employee engagement, if you see that, for example, even if you, before I go technology, I want to touch upon this, because this is very, very important for employee engagement, because when we go work from anywhere, it means an employee first. And for that, an employee need to have a proper ecosystem and all other things about recruiting a person on to the onboard. Definitely he needs to go for a online consultation, and then all the talent acquisition, interviews, everything happens in online. And the authenticity of the data, authenticity of the person who is representing himself as sir, you are presenting about the Aadhaar and other online tool verification. So they're all important for us to provide. And to provide this, definitely telecom is the baseline for any of the services which is going to happen for the engagement. Even if it is a career development or a retention or a performance training, everything happens on online anywhere. So this is one pillar which need to be constructed very clearly, which very thoroughly thought through process need to be there for employee engagement. And second comes the security of data, because we are going to stay and work from anywhere. Though the places like corporate offices or government offices or institutions, we have definitely a well-laid WAN or LAN with the firewalls and all those security on data. But when it goes to the anywhere concept, now the risk of the data, the authenticity of the data, all need to be protected. For that, a lot of firewall mechanisms and protective mechanism has to be involved. For example, remote access to office data, that need to be a proper encryption, and then we can ask the breach and attack simulation can be tools can be used, and also something like a least privilege principle can be used while you want to take the data from the data servers, and also the user risk profile, who can access the profile, read entry data, and there is only a modify access. All those things has to be really seen through for data security, and that too again under the telecom umbrella. And comes to third, managed services support. Like we definitely need to have, suppose we are going to have anywhere working from a coffee shop or a remote rural place of elderly home, or a place which is very remote and very tourist spot. From there, all need to have connectivity. At the same time, to manage that connectivity locally, an LCO fiber management or a tower company management, all this telecom infrastructure need to come in place. For this to manage, we need to have a very clear laid process on our card, which includes the maintenance of passive and active infra. And come to the final one, the technology. Now, what really makes the ecosystem from telecom side for the technology of any work from home scenario? One is the affordable device ecosystem. We must have a devices, either a laptop or a tablet or a mobile, which is capable enough for the low latency, high bandwidth, and all the connectivity with the data services from the main office. Now, for that, we recently would have seen that our government has done the spectrum auctioning in last 3 months, 4 months back, which enabled many circles to get the 900 band for an 1800 band, TD band, which is 2300, which is from 30 megahertz. Every operator has increased to 40 megahertz, which means the bandwidth has really come good, because the data usage really has surged, as Elil sir is showing, because of the online classes, and the complete system is online. And now the upload data also, earlier we used to only talk about the download data. Now, since this online streaming is happening, the uplink data is also important. So accordingly, the TD, the FD, all the spectrum auctioning and spectrum reforming has been taken place, and that really gives us. And also the fiber connectivity is now becoming a very, very important one, because the 5G trials on the card, the fiber connectivity with 1G bandwidth and backhaul is very, very important, and that is another construct for us. And also in this Odisha circle itself has faced many disasters during these last 2 years, including Amphan, Yas, and recent Gulab. So all this time, though the people are work from anywhere, but there is no, we could really see that the recovery of the telecom services were so phenomenal that that means that the system which has been in the place really has been thoroughly thought of. That is one thing which I want to mention. And other thing is about the cache servers requirement, because since it's work from anywhere, now we need to have the access of data for low latency. We need to have the cache servers, Akamai servers has to be equipped in the right places, and also logistics supply. Because of recent COVID on last year, we had the problem of supply from vendors, a few vendors, which really stopped the construction or deployment work, and that really delayed about a month or two or a quarter of deployment of new services, which means this also one thing which need to be thought of, and then because the system is going to have that way. And also we have seen ISP utilization is going on record time, which means the intra connectivity between the circles and the ISP routers need to be redundant and also of the maximum bandwidth. And with all this ecosystem of work from anywhere concept based upon only one fuel, which is digital transformation. So until we as a company, as a organization, or as an institution, or as a country go for digital transformation in a full surge, this will not definitely will be giving us a great benefit. This was just to give a glimpse of this. What is the 4 levers of digital mastery? Somebody who is the organization or a country or any or institution which has already mastered the digital environment across its services is called digital master. And somebody who has done this not at the mass level, but at a distributed level, like silo system, which is fashionates. When we say the fashionates, they definitely are into the digitalization, but not at the full swing. Surprisingly, what happens when you say this, various industries put on this digital mastery, we see telecom is not in the digital mastery, which means that as a telecom, as an industry, we are not definitely still in digital mastery, which means it has been the cards, but not at the full system level, for which we need to work upon and make an entire governance system on digital mastery. For that, one example which we just picked up is Starbucks organization. When they were having a lot of productivity problem, then they introduced this online storefront system when they found that the productivity is really increased. And we also saw that all the operators have the online application system or online customer complaint system, which is the only necessity for last 1.5 years, because the customers cannot go to call center or the online stores, though it's recently open. But this system really enabled that how a customer can reach out to his own problem through an app from the operator, and then even to try how they register the complaint and take up. So these are the things which we can leverage upon and then build upon. And that's one thing which definitely telecom system, because 40% of the digital transformation is still in silos for telecom industry. That's what the statistical says. And also on the ITU's day, ITU has declared this as a 2030 agenda of 5 goals. It says that, just I want to read out. The first goal says that we must have though we have taken a lot of initiatives in extending rural coverage to the villages, but the goal is that we must definitely enhance the rural system of our India or the country. Definitely need to have the internet access, and also not only the mobile broadband, they also say about the broadband services also must be available, because the requirement of data is going to be very high when we give a work from anywhere system. For example, 10 of the guys who are remotely working, who are from, let us say, the remote village of Malkangiri, suppose they want to go and have their working system from there. As of now we speak, definitely very few operators only available there with a low bandwidth. Now to have that, then definitely we need to have a proper system of reachability with a high bandwidth. So these are all the goals which actually IT also laid out, and also our system also has laid out this. For example, to put everything in a summary, you must have a digital agenda. Every institution has to pick up a digital agenda and a strategy, and to make all government services online and strengthen the cyber security of all the system which we have now. And we should have emergency telecommunication plan, which really gives us to react when work from anywhere system is coming. How do we handle the emergency system? And also on the innovation and infrastructure, we must have a small cells, not have macro cells, because we need to cover every place. If we almost every place or green coverage for giving people WFA environment. And also we need to have a faster chips, because latency is very important. And also we know that we have the system in the cards. 5G is already triggered in India, so which will definitely will give us a high bandwidth, a low latency, which means the also we can create a pseudo environment of through AI we can create this environment of offices, so that a person who wants to walk into a room and in his village and get a simulation of his office is possible. So all these are on the cards, and definitely there are a lot of laid out process in the cards. And this is what I want to tell about. Is only a simple summary presentation, where in details I couldn't go because of considering time. So anything on detail, definitely I can answer by end of the presentation. Thank you.